Go fruit yourself.
Okay, so we're going to dinner and we're going to the Indian place. It's Hare Krishna place, beautiful little buffet. We've got a whole lot of water here and we've got our serving dishes. We bring our own because they're big and we want to just load them up every time. So we'll see you at the buffet. Hey fruit bats and root bats. We are root bats. Root like root veggie. We're heading to Indian feast buffet.
Hare Krishna.
Yep. And I was just talking to Harley about a question that I get often, so I can't really have my head in the full frame because I'm driving, and that is, why do you eat raw till 4? Why don't you have starch all day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? You know,
Because I like eating fruits for breakfast.
You know, starch solution versus raw till 4, that sort of question. And yeah, I love eating fruits. Fruits are my queen. Fruits are my queen.
Sugar addicts here.
Yeah, I love it. Simple sugars.
But you might not like sweets.
Bit
you
louder, bit louder.
might not like sweet. You might just want savouries. So you just go with what you like. But we like fruits.
No. It's a little bit more than that, though. You know, the body, we are anatomically frugivores by design. So we're designed to have a lot of simple sugars from fruit. Like, we're just designed to do that. So the further we move away from the high fruit lifestyle, the less healthy, vibrant, and happy we are. That's what I find.
Yeah, you definitely is right.
You need a certain quota. You need a certain quota every day.
Yeah.
And like,
simple,
of course,
sweet, simple sugars.
Yeah, and of course you can thrive on starches. You can, but it's never going to be as good as having fruit for breakfast and lunch.
Yeah, the simple sugars, man. That fructose is so important to eat.
Yeah, you got to get the fructose in, and this is not hating on Dr. McDougall or his plan, because I love Dr. McDougall. It's awesome.
We promote more than anyone else in the planet.
Yeah, do the McDougall program if you want to, for sure, but don't fool yourself and think it is better than having fruit during the day for breakfast and lunch, because it just isn't.
But if you don't like fruit, then yeah, it's going to work better for you.
Who does not like good fruit? Seriously. Or good, organic, sweet, ripe fruit.
Well, some people can't get it.
Yeah, if you can't get it, that's a different story. Everybody loves it if they've got
access to it and
well,
they can afford it or whatever.
if their taste buds are not corrupted, everybody loves it.
Everyone loves good quality fruit.
Yeah.
But it's hard to get good quality fruit.
But if you can't get it, yeah, definitely go starchy. But personally, I would rather look like a strawberry, like a fruit rather than a vegetable. Like, I'd rather look like a peach or a strawberry than a potato. Even though me and potatoes are like that, don't get me wrong, I love potatoes. But I don't want to eat them all day. I don't want to eat starch all day. And I want to be vibrant and having that living nutrition into my cells. It's just so important to have that living nutrition. Get as much as you can into your cells every day. Something I find is that, you know, I have occasionally had starch for lunch, but then I want fruit later on.
The secret is you gotta have as much sugar in the day
Simple
as you can.
sugars.
And you gotta have as much sugar to the thought of having more sugar. I was like, oh, and then you have your savouries afterwards, your vegetables.
Or else you're gonna want the simple sugars because you haven't got that quota of sweet, or you're gonna end up having a dessert. That's
Which means you didn't have enough simple sugars that day.
Yeah, that means you didn't have enough fruit. So it's always best to get your sugar from fruit rather than some dessert, some processed dessert.
So I just had today for breakfast. I had mangoes. Had about $50 worth of mangoes, which was about 5 mangoes. 6 mangoes maybe, and then lunch I had dried banana, half a kilo, 700 grams, and then just before I had about a kilo of cherries. It's about $20-30.
Smashing it in.
And now we're going to go to an all-you-can-eat Indian restaurant for $10.
Yeah, we love our starches. We really do. For dinner, we love them for dinner. And if we can get high quality fruit on tap, like Adelaide's becoming like that. You know, we're getting the stone fruit coming in. We've got cherries.
It's not really on tap, but it's you know,
it's beginning to be like much easier to be
relative to what it is.
Mostly
normally.
raw, or even all raw. So.
But you got to spend big bucks. You got to be pretty financially well off to afford good quality fruit, and then you have to find it.
Yeah, but the reason we hold our standard to that of having breakfast and lunch is because it's really healthy. You know, in my experience, the people who eat the most calories from fruit, and obviously getting enough fruit, I'm not talking about how people are anorexic, are the most vibrant. They're more vibrant, more fit, more healthy than those who are just eating starch all day.
You know your diet's working for you. If you
I know people hate on me for that comment, but that's just my experience. Don't hate on me for my experience. Or you can if you want, whatever. Sorry.
If you you want to have a higher level of fitness. You know, fitness is so important.
Yeah.
It takes years to get really fit.
We're talking about starches, though.
Yeah, but some people go, I eat vegetable, kale.
And digestion as well. Starch all day, unless you're doing a lot of exercise, your digestion is not going to be as efficient as having that high water
fruits.
High fiber fruits. Like that, the fiber is so good for your bowels and your elimination.
But the thing with starch is to make them high water content if you're going to have them for breakfast. So if I was going to have starch for breakfast, which I've had before, I'd have like a litre of water with rice and sugar and just make it like a big soup and have just high water content, and that works fine. But if you have dry rice for breakfast, it's a bit like, so high water content.
But like you kind of don't have an excuse, not to have fruit for breakfast. I mean, you can have dates just about anywhere in the world. And a Datorade is like fantastic, and I have it even when I've got the highest quality fruit. I'm surrounded by highest quality fruit, mangoes and everything. I still want my Datorade in the morning. It's a good way to get in the hydration as well, because you can put like 1.5 liters of water with your dates and blend that up. It's amazing. It's so good for your elimination, for your skin, for your mental state.
And for me personally, someone said today, why don't you eat 100% raw Harley anymore? And I can't maintain weight. 66 kilos, 65 is probably as light as I want to get. And I can get down to 55 kilos eating all raw. But I know my performance is going to be going downhill and I'm not going to look the part. So the main reason I don't eat all raw, even if I could access all the fruits, is just get too lean. I'd be too lean, and people are like, "Whoa, man!"
Well, I want to go.
What about you?
Yeah, no, I like 100% raw, and when the fruit is really good, that is like my goal, mainly to be 100% raw. Like I do like eating out though. I love my eating out, I really do, and it feels good being raw till 4. So there's not any great desire to be 100% raw, but always, I believe that because we're frugivores, we are designed to have a fruit heavy diet.
Yeah.
So my goal, 100% raw is a fantastic goal to have, and I have that during the summer.
Not 100% raw, but 100% fruit and vegetable.
Yeah.
Raw can mean like cashews.
I mean, most people who call themselves 100% raw are eating cooked nuts anyway.
Yeah, but no one's 100% raw. We should say 95% plus your calories coming from fruits, really. That's a good objective way to say it. Because raw means fuck all, really. We know people are raw, but they're like
uncooked fruits and veggies. Is really the ideal. It's the optimum. But, raw till 4 is a real world solution that everybody can do. Everybody can have fun. We can go out. We can have dinners out like Hare Krishnas.
And it gives you incredible results. I mean, look how fit we are.
Look at these biceps.
It's incredible. I'm not a bigger, mate.
Look at the shoulder. I've got a bit of shoulder happening here. I don't know, Harley. Yours are more tanned.
Anything else? Let's wrap it up.
Okay, we better wrap it up. We're going to have our little feast now, and I'll show you a little bit of footage from that. And that's it.
There's mangoes in the back. That's $140 worth. $140. You guys are driving into a restaurant, the mangoes, they're not even ripe yet. They'll be ready maybe 2 or 3 days. $140, and that's like a tray each for a big meal and a half.
How cool is that? Like window in the background gives you something else to look at. Okay, we're going. We'll see you soon. Okay, so here we are at the buffet. There's Jonah.
It's underneath.
We've got a whole lot of salad. It's really nice salad on top. It's got this tomatoey sauce. And got a curry and rice underneath. My hair is in the way. A bit of tofu veggie. Probably get stuck in. So this is what I like to do with my salad. Make it into like a warm rice salad. Mix in the lettuce. It's so quiet in here. Right. So mix it in so it's got all the different textures. Hey Rubat, so we're home from dinner and that was a beautiful, beautiful dinner, and I just want to make sure that you know that I am supportive of any high carb, unlimited calorie vegan lifestyle like the McDougall Plant Light Starch solution. It is awesome. It's cruelty free lifestyle. It's a vegan lifestyle. I say go for it, okay? So I want you to know that, and if that's what suits you, you do that, because it is helping the animals, it's helping the planet, and it's helping your health at the end of the day, and that's what we want. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, give us a thumbs up, and I will see you on not on the weekend. No, I'll see you on Monday. Make sure you have a fruitful or rootful weekend, and I'll see you soon.